Hello Gemini and welcome back to my channel. Um so before we get into your reading, these messages are general, which means not every message is going to pertain to you on a personal level. So if you would like a personal reading, all that information is in the description box down below. Um some of y'all might need a personal reading. I don't know if y'all heard that horn. But anyway, Merry Christmas everyone. I promise you, I did not go ghost. Okay, so one of my Christmas presents was like a secret getaway, basically. I knew nothing about it, but it was a gift, so bitch, I went. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I did have fun. Now I am bringing this up for a reason. Just let me get to it. So I've noticed that because Gemini is like my opposite sign, because I'm a Sagittarius, we're very similar, even though we're very different. Um, and one thing that's very important, like for me on a personal level, is for a person to really like know how to nurture my Sagittariusness. And I know that sounds bad weird, but like let me just explain. Like I feel like every Sagittarius, we're similar but we're different because we're such a different sign. Like one thing that's very important for me is like traveling. Like I love to travel. I also love to do like whatever the fuck I want to do, you know what I'm saying? Like especially in a relationship, it's very complicated because it could become sort of narcissistic a little bit or play yet, but it's not that. It's just like when I need my freedom, I need my freedom. If I want to do whatever the fuck I want to do, I gotta have to do whatever the fuck I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's very important for someone to know how to deal with that. Because I know that can get super complicated. Even my mom was talking about it, like, I don't know how the hell. But anyway, so the reason why I'm bringing this up is because your whole spread is talking about somebody that, like, does not know how to freaking do that. They don't know how to like accommodate your Gemini-ness. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that is very important for Geminis is communication. So I definitely feel like this person either A, first of all, they don't know how to talk to you, like in general. But A, they either don't know how to talk to you at all. B, when they do talk to you, they talk to you out of the side of their damn neck. Or C, like they ghost you, or they make you feel very insecure about the way that y'all communicate or the way that you want to communicate versus the way that they communicate with you. It kind of feels like this person makes you feel like you're thirsty sometimes when like that's not what it is. It's just you need that like back and forth communication. It's kind of like I want to talk to you, but when I talk to you, I don't want to freaking talk to you even though I want to keep talking to you because like I want to talk to you. And then it's just like, you know what? Now that we're here, like, just F you. But, like, I really want to F you. So I definitely feel like y'all have, like, a weird dynamic. Or, like, I don't know what sign you could be. You could be dealing with a Taurus or, like, a water sign or even, like, a fire sign. Because it really feels like it's not, I guess it is toxic. I feel like they're kind of toxic. They're bringing the toxicness because they just don't know how to deal with you. But I do feel like a lot of Five of Wands energy, both like in the physical as well as like the mental. And like I don't mean that this person's hitting you. It just feels like y'all argue a lot or y'all just can't come to like a common ground with certain things. Or yeah, it's kind of like it's very complicated even though there's a lot of love here. And I want to emphasize that there is a lot of love here on both ends. Because I definitely feel like somebody hides their feelings or wants to make it seem like they don't have feelings at all, but that's not true. I also feel like this person's watching you. Um, but even though I feel like somebody is blocked, that's so weird. Now, if you have not had an argument with this person, I definitely feel like an argument is coming up. I'm also getting like if you've had an argument with this person or like the last time y'all spoke was an argument, they're still reminiscing over that argument. And there's kind of like, I'm getting two things. Like, for one, regarding this argument, there's things that they wish they would have said. What the fuck? Yo, I'm so sorry. It's like, you know when like you argue with somebody and then like days later or weeks later or even months later you're like, damn, I should have said that. So like they're in the energy of that, but they also are in the energy of like maybe I should have handled that situation better. So if this person put you in a third party situation and y'all had an argument about it, I definitely feel like it's not working with that other person, and it's kind of like they want to like double back and like apologize for some things, or even come in with the argument to disguise it as like not reconciliation, but it is. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like you're dealing with a motherfucker. Yo, I'm so sorry if it sounds like I'm like whispering or something, because like I'm in like a lobby situation and like there's people around, and one thing I hate is like people listening to me film. But yeah, just bear with me. So let's get to you like on a personal level, Gemini. So I definitely feel like you're gonna, some of you are like coming into this energy, but some of you are in the thick of this energy, and it really feels like making head over heart decisions, like choosing logic over love. Um, Out of your betterment though, like I kind of feel like you're gonna be forced to do this. It really feels like you're either in love or were in love with someone that just could not bring anything to your table. And what I mean by that, I just feel like this person brings things to the table, or they can, or they have the capability to, but it's just like not to your table. It really feels like you have already envisioned the type of life that you wanted. Um, like on different levels too. Like not only the life that you want, but the love life that you want. Like let's say you want like to be on, I don't know, on the hills with like 7 kids, and like you want a super lovey-dovey relationship, and you want your household to be super wealthy or whatever the fuck, right? It's like this person cannot bring those things to your table. So like you're forced to leave this person, or you're forced to like choose better, or like just level up. I also feel like love interests, like if you're single, I feel like the love interests that are around you can't do shit for you. Like, let's just be real. I feel like they can't obtain the type of lifestyle that you're looking for. Another thing that I'm getting, it really feels like if this is like a past person or someone that you're dealing with currently, it really feels like you wasn't even feeling this motherfucker like to begin with. It kind of feels like either one, they weren't your type aesthetically, and then like you fell in love with them because they were super persistent, or like you were bored, or it's just familiar to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like complicated. Like I feel like this whole situation is super complicated, because like you love them even though you don't like them, but like you're so used to them, and you have so many memories, or like you just feel like there's so much here, even though like there ain't shit here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, oh my gosh, this is so complicated, because I feel like there is like a lot of love, or like the bond is super strong, even though it wasn't built on like anything. It kind of feels like it was just built on air, but like y'all built a castle. Y'all built a castle like on the foundation of air, and like come on now, like you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely see y'all making head over heart decisions, so that you could have like better out of your life and your love life. Now another interesting thing that I'm seeing in your reading, in your spread, is like you being kind of pissed or mad that like you're still heartbroken over a person, or like a person still affects you emotionally, because it kind of feels like being mad that you feel like you're the only one that's heartbroken, or you're the only one that's like still reminiscent, or that's still like holding on to things, which isn't true. I definitely feel like your person is doing the same thing. It kind of feels like y'all are mirroring each other, just in different ways. Like I feel like this person processes things differently from you. So like this definitely could be like a situation where you got with a sign that's super like opposite of you, or opposite, or like they operate super similar, that it makes y'all opposites. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm getting that energy of like, why am I still like affected by this person? Like, why do I still think about them? Why do I still want them? Why are they still affecting me like this? And it's definitely a lesson here that needs to be learned on like you becoming more secure. Like you yeah, look, that's facts. You becoming less insecure about the things that you're supposed to be secure in. And I definitely feel like that's highlighted because of your next relationship coming up for the year of 2022. So, Gemini, I will talk to y'all later.